Okay, so if you're an Amazon seller, you know this feeling all too well. You've got an amazing product, you've put in the work, but it's just lost. Buried somewhere on page 20 where no one will ever find it. So how do you get seen? In a marketplace this packed, the real goal is to go from being completely invisible to absolutely invincible. Let's dig into how that's actually done.
Right. This is the question that keeps sellers up at night. You know your products are great, but if the sales aren't showing up, it's probably not a product problem, it's a visibility problem. Because let's face it, without some serious expert-level SEO, you might as well be invisible to millions of shoppers who are ready to buy. And here's the scale of the challenge we're talking about. There are over 300 million products listed on Amazon. I mean, just think about that number. That's not just a marketplace, it's practically its own digital continent. Trying to stand out in a crowd that big isn't just difficult, it's almost statistically impossible, unless you have a very, very specific strategy.
So what do most people do to try and fix this? Well, they start guessing. And that guesswork, while it seems logical at first, can end up being incredibly slow, super expensive, and honestly, just not very effective in the long run.
You know, the first instinct for a lot of businesses is, okay, let's just build our own team. Hire some SEO people, get them up to speed on Amazon's unique ecosystem, and just hope it all works out. But the reality is, the time and the money you have to pour into that, well, it's staggering, and there's absolutely no guarantee of results. And when you actually put the two approaches side by side, the picture becomes crystal clear. Going the traditional in-house route can take, up to 6 months just to get off the ground, and it comes with a massive price tag. On the other hand, using a team of specialized experts can get you activated in week 1 at a fraction of the cost, and they're using proprietary AI. It's a total game changer in terms of speed and efficiency.
But here's the kicker. Even if you do get your team set up, the entire game is already changing right under your feet. The next big hurdle isn't just about finding the right keywords anymore. It's all about artificial intelligence. Future-proofing your brand on Amazon means tackling a whole new challenge.
So meet Rufus. This is Amazon's new AI shopping assistant, and it is set to completely revolutionize how people discover products. We're not just talking about a search bar anymore. This is a conversation. Shoppers can ask natural questions like, hey, what are some good gifts for a dad who loves to go hiking? And Rufus will give them tailored answers. Your old-school SEO tactics just weren't built for this kind of interaction.
So, what does this mean for you? It means your whole strategy has to evolve. To get Rufus ready, your product listings need to be optimized for this new world of AI-led discovery. We're talking about targeting longer, more conversational search terms and providing super clear context about how your product is actually used. You have to make it ridiculously easy for an AI to understand not just what your product is, but why a customer would be crazy not to buy it.
And that brings us to this quote, which just nails it perfectly. Stop guessing, start growing. The days of just throwing a bunch of keywords at a listing and hoping something sticks are completely over. The future is all about making smart, data-driven, strategic decisions. It's about shifting from hoping to knowing.
So what does a smarter, strategic approach actually look like in practice? Well, this is where the SMEMs method comes in. It's framed not just as a service, but as a complete, smarter system that's designed to deliver predictable results, even in this crazy, complex environment. Their process really boils down to 4 key steps. First up, they start with AI-powered keyword intelligence to find out what real buyers are actually searching for. Then they use that info to build a high-conversion listing, basically structuring it with algorithm-friendly language. After that, they add in premium brand content, like A+ pages, to really build trust. And finally, the whole thing is constantly monitored 24/7 so they can optimize on the fly. And if you dig a little deeper, you see their entire strategy rests on these 5 core pillars. It's got everything you'd expect: expert specialists, killer visuals. But the part that really stands out to me is the AI-powered sentiment analysis. They have a tool that helps them align their strategy with the actual language and feelings of buyers. It's literally about speaking the customer's language.
And you might be thinking, okay, this sounds great, but is it just for the big corporate giants? Nope, not at all. The whole system is designed to be scalable. It doesn't matter if you're a startup just fighting to get noticed, a mid-sized business trying to hit that next level, or a global enterprise managing a huge portfolio. The framework adapts to you.
All right, so a fancy method is one thing, but what about the results? At the end of the day, that's what really matters. So let's shift from the how to the what.
The real, tangible impact you see when you stop guessing and start using a data-driven system. So, first, the big headline number. A 30 to 40% average jump in product discoverability. Now let that sink in. In a sea of 300 million products, being found that much more often, that is an absolute game changer for your bottom line.
And what about the investment? Is this going to break the bank? Well, this model is designed to cost just 1/3 of what it would take to build and run a similar in-house team. That makes this kind of expert-level SEO accessible without all the massive overhead. And maybe the most important piece of the puzzle? Speed. Remember that 4 to 6 month ramp-up time for an in-house team we talked about? With this model, the promise is that experts are active and working on your account in the very first week. That just dramatically shortens your time to getting real value.
So what's the secret sauce behind these numbers? It's really this powerful trio. You've got the insider knowledge from former Amazon employees, the incredible efficiency of proprietary AI, and a strategy that is built from the ground up on hard data. It's that perfect fusion of human expertise and machine intelligence.
And all of this really brings us to one final critical thought. You have poured your heart and soul into creating incredible products. They are ready for the main stage, ready for the spotlight. The only question left is your search strategy actually strong enough to get them there?